Hello, everybody. A little bit of Laura. That's my name. Eventually, one of these days, I will get this all figured out and have my own intro. Not really good at intros if you haven't noticed. But I'm getting there. So I'm a big cruiser, I should say. I cruise around on Pinterest a lot, and um, I find funny quotes, funny sayings, stuff like that. And so this one here I found, it says, I'm really good at stuff until people watch me do that stuff. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot of things that I'm good at work. But when someone's watching me do it, I forget what I'm doing. um, so my job at work, um, I'm, I guess, jack of all trades. I can do a little bit of everything. Um, I don't do well with confrontation with patients. Um, it's evident that, I empathize. That I have no issue with when they're sad and upset. If they're mad and angry and yelling at me, that's a totally different ball game. Like, I I don't have a mean bone in my body. And if someone's trying to attack me or get mad at me or upset or yell or whatever, I back down. I do not have a single hand in that fight. I do not want to fight. I do not want to argue. I do not like confrontations. I avoid it at all costs. Even here at home, I avoid it at all costs. Now, if I have to stand up and speak for myself and stand up for myself, sure, I'll do that. Or stand up for my kids or my family, sure, no problem. But when it comes to, my position at work and my job and what I can or can't do or what I'm allowed and not allowed to do, that's difficult. So, um, I can do everything pretty much except certain things when it comes to work. So, with that being said, one of the main doctors that I work for, she is very, very, very particular about her schedule. And so there was one patient she wanted to see again soon. I had to schedule her follow-up appointment. And I knew how to hit the buttons and click this and click that, get to the next page, whatever. Just the minute the doctor is like leaning over me, like literally up in my bubble, I forgot what I was doing. Like I flat forgot everything of what I was doing and I froze. I'm like, yeah, okay. And the doctor was like, Laura, you need it. I'm like, I know. Just give me a second. And it took me a complete 2 seconds. I was like, oh. And then I clicked the button. Well, I clicked the wrong one. And so on, so on, and so forth. So it was like a domino effect. Like, oh, I forgot this, or I forgot that, or I clicked this wrong, I clicked that wrong. And sure enough, the computer was spazzing out on me and I kind of, technology failed like it always does. And so I blame technology for my screw up. So the minute the doctor walks away to do something else, I get it all back in order. I'm like, yes, I got it all back. And I'm typing everything in. I'm clicking all the buttons. She comes right back behind me and did it again. And I was so flustered. I was like, oh my God, I know what I'm doing. I promise I know what I'm doing. And she was like, it's okay, Laura. I'm like, no, it's not. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And then I'll do it again. And this time, it worked. But it's like the minute I'm doing something when someone's watching me, half the time I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, I'm like, okay, someone's watching me. Why are they watching me? But if it's like phone related, like I'm calling patients to schedule appointments or I'm calling for, well, that's basically what it is. I'm calling patients to remind them of their appointments or I'm scheduling their appointments. If it's something like that, that's no problem. That is something that I did for 2 years at a different clinic. I know how to do all that. I know how to call. I know phone etiquette. I know how to type it all out, leave messages, all that. I'm like A+ in all of that. That's my strength. My weakness is basically confrontation. I cannot do that. So I have to work on that. That is my thing I have to work on. Um, so one of the major things that's changing at work is my boss, the one above me, my team lead, she is leaving us. And so I have to learn part of her position and still do my job. So when she leaves, someone has to take her spot. That's the problem. My supervisor, my clinic supervisor, does not want to hire outside of our clinic. She wants to promote within the clinic. There's only 5 of us, not including the one who's leaving. So there's me, who's been there for a little over a year and a half. And there's the other girl who's been there for a year. Another dude who's been there almost a year. And then the other 2, well, they're phone girls. That's what we call them, the call room girls, because they stay on the phones, they answer phones, make phone calls. That's their comfort zone. No issue with that. I'm cool with that. There's 3 of us who rotate front desk and on the phones to help out. That's what we do. So, the problem is the team lead has at least 10 different things that she has to do. In order to do all that, she has to have time to herself to do all of that. Meanwhile, whoever's at the front desk has to focus on checking in, checking out, scheduling, that kind of thing at the front desk, while the team lead is on the other corner doing her duties. So there's a lot going on, and there's not enough time in a day to do all of the above. So, team lead is telling me that she wants me and my other coworker to split the position of being team lead. So there's the strength of dealing with money. That person can handle that. I have no expertise in that. I suck at that. I had to go through at least another week of training in that class to be able to master how to do that. I'm not good at math, guys, just FYI. Now, my strength is I have no issue calling people, scheduling patients, setting new appointments, mailing out letters, it's clerical stuff. I have no problem with clerical stuff. That's what I love to do. That's my passion, I guess. So, that I can do. So somehow we are going to split that position. Don't know how exactly, but that's what we're going to try to figure out how to do. But the person has, till the end of August with us. So she has an entire month to train between me and the other girl. Don't know how that's going to happen. Don't know how that's going to work because everyone keeps leaving us. Unfortunately, my clinic is falling apart. I should be a lot more stressed than I actually am, but I'm not because I literally have no control over anything. So the situation that I'm in is a high driven anxiety. But I'm at ease, which is weird because I'm not used to this. I'm at ease. I don't know if it's because that I'm able to drive myself to work now, that husband's working from home, that I have my car back. I don't know if it's the fact that I've got a significant pay raise at work. There's so many different factors that could be the issue. But the situation I'm in is high stress and anxiety, or should be for me, and I'm not. So that's a huge blessing for me. Huge. I can't stress how big this is for me. So with all of that, there's different things that you have to learn to be at my job, to do my job. And for some people, they can't handle the stress and some can. I can handle it to a certain point. So if I'm stressed out, I come home and I take it out on my kids. I don't mean to, so I have to do it at work and keep it at work. So anyway, with all that being said, the quote that I read that there's a lot of stuff that I can do, and once when someone's watching me do it, I can't do it. That's the funniest thing in the world to me. So just you guys tell me what you guys are good at, and whenever someone watches you do it, how do you do? I mean, do you do it right or do you forget how to do it? Just tell me how things work for you guys, and just leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, enjoy my videos. I'm going to do more of these. I'm going to be a little bit more active now. So just enjoy the videos, enjoy everything, listen to everything, watch everything. I will be doing live ones as well. This is just one of those, hey, here's something funny to talk about. So, anyway, I'm going to get off of here and you guys have fun with my videos. And I will chat with you guys later. Toodles!